flash.
No substance.
So today's top 5 are the top 5 movie parodies. Movie parodies have been freaking around like for a while now, and they just get funnier and stupider, and they make no sense, and Deadpool falls down. But it doesn't matter.
He's a parody himself.
He's a parody himself, exactly. So Terrence, go first.
All right. Actually, I thought this topic was a little hard. It was like, 'cause I actually forgot that there was a bunch of movie parodies.
Yeah, and they're freaking hilarious. Some of them.
Some of them. There's a lot of bad ones.
There's a lot of date movie epic, horrible.
God. All right. So anyway, we're gonna start with my top 5.
Number 5.
Number 5, and I switched this one because I was actually gonna go with something else, but I'm going with this one instead. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. I almost forgot about this movie. It was a parody. It's a parody of Boys in the Hood.
Of all the hood movies.
Of Menace to Society. And I was like, wow, that is such a great movie. That, I mean, without the parody, it was such a funny movie.
And you know what's funny is that when you watch Don't Be a Menace as many times as we have in our 20s, you can't watch the other movies without joking.
Yeah, you think about it. Like,
and those are serious movies with messages, and you can't help but
message.
Number 4.
Number 4. Team America.
America.
It was a parody of the Thunderbirds Are Go. And I mean, a weird parody because it just made you totally think different about a TV show for kids.
And the whole marionettes and the sexual scenes are just hilarious.
Awkward.
And very awkward. You didn't know you could do that with strings.
Wow, there's a lot of things you can do with strings.
There's a lot of things, yeah, exactly. Taught me some things.
I mean, but just the theme song that they played, and it was funny because they did such a great job with the theme song, and they played it in every aspect of the movie, fast, slow, you know, to explosion.
Oh man!
And now it's basically the theme song for America for Real.
Matt and Trey created South Park. Hilarious movie.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Austin Powers.
For the spy movies.
Yeah.
It was a parody.
It was a parody. It was a parody of James Bond. It was a parody for all spy movies that came out. So when I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, it definitely is a parody.
Which one was your favorite out of the 3 though?
I would probably say...
I'd say Shag Me, Part 2.
The spy, yeah, well...
With Heather Graham, yeah. That'd be my favorite one, actually.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go there because it's a toss-up between 1 and 2. It wasn't Goldmember.
No, it was not Goldmember.
It's a toss-up between 2. I would probably say only 2 because of the Tom Cruise beginning opening scene.
Oh, yeah. Austin Pussy, that's hilarious. I just said that was my favorite movie.
I love that movie.
All right.
I love that movie. Number 2.
Number 2.
Scream.
Scream?
Scream's technically a parody.
Scream.
It's technically a parody.
As far as a parody of all of the other horror movies. There's nothing funny about Scream.
It didn't have to be funny. It was making fun of horror movies in a sense that, like, they were talking about the tropes from horror movies, that you had to be a virgin, that you would survive, and that, you know,
don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. That would kill you. That made it a parody. I mean, Scream did have comedy, you know, even though that I feel differently about Jamie Kennedy now.
You see all the flies on you? They see the bullshit. You can't fool them flies.
No, it's like Jamie Kennedy brought comedy to it, and his comedy was based on the fact that my phone keeps ringing. His comedy was based on the fact that
and he worked at Blockbuster.
That he worked at Blockbuster, and the fact that horror movies always had the same rules. So it's parody.
Okay. Number 1.
Number 1. This is not a hard one. Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is your number 1 parody.
Spaceballs is my number 1 parody. Spaceballs is my number 1 parody that I forget is a parody sometimes. Just like I forgot that
Scream was a parody.
No, Scream is a parody. Just like I kind of forgot that Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, even though it contained like every damn movie that it was making fun of in it. Spaceballs was basically just a sci-fi movie. If you just don't think about that, Rick Moranis was a copy, and that, you know, everybody was a copy of somebody from Star Wars. But I love that movie by itself, not even thinking about it that it's a parody. It's a great movie. We just talked about how the fact that it's supposed to be getting a sequel. Never.
And who dare give me the raspberry?
Lone Star.
Alright. My number 5 was also Don't Be a Menace in the
I should have went with my
Man, that
list.
movie.
I changed my list too.
That movie is so freaking funny. I remember when I first saw this movie and the grandma comes out like fucking dead presidents. I could not stop laughing. I laughed so hard. I almost pissed myself. It's so freaking funny. And it's no joke. We used to watch that movie so much during our 20s that it was like just nonstop that we quoted the movie left and right. And sometimes we still quote it to this day,
Yes.
20 years later. Number 4, Hot Shots Part 2, baby! Charlie Sheen, freaking hilarious, way better than the first one. But god dang it, when he kicks him in the nuts and the walnuts come out of his mouth, that is just hilarious to me.
I'm not a big fan of the Hot Shots franchise.
Well, just part 2, just part 2. Just part 2. That was the funniest one. It's so hilarious. Yeah. So the helicopter comes down. It's like the camera shot is hitting the helicopter, and then somebody's feet just walk by because it's a miniature helicopter. Man, it's just so freaking stupid and funny. I love that movie. All right, number 3, Scary Movie. Scary Movie, Keenan Ivory Wayans. Now that was a parody of horror movie. That was absolutely one of the funniest freaking movies I've ever seen. And Anna Faris, it was a breakout role for her. It's what made her a star, I would say. What got her Chris Pratt, but whatever. That movie was freaking hilarious. Keenan Ivory Wayans, dude, just the best. He's just freaking hilarious.
Two movies on your list.
All right, number 2, The Naked Gun. The freaking Naked Gun.
The first one was the only good one.
Yeah, this is it. Part 1. Part 1, Naked Gun. Leslie Nielsen, the perfect Frank Drebin, just absolutely hilarious. You get O.J. Simpson, the worst athlete actor that I had in my top 5 last week.
Yeah, you love this movie.
But I love this movie. Just so many freaking funny things about it. When they're looking for
when he's talking about his ex-wife, and it was like, there's everything around reminds me of her.
And there's 2 big boobs, and it's just freaking funny. I love that movie. Freaking George Kennedy, his partner, is just hilarious. I love that movie. Number 1, the one that started it all, freaking Airplane. All day, Robert Hayes, Julie Haggerty, Leslie Nielsen. It's just absolutely the freaking Zucker brothers at their best. Absolutely funny movie. It was actually a parody of all of the Airport 77s, all these disaster movies, Towering Infernos, and all this other crap that was happening in the 70s. This movie was just freaking nonstop.
Hey, excuse me, I speak jive.
Sucker don't want the help. Sucker don't get the help. Jive turkey.
Oh, Barbara Billingsley, where are you not? Look,
I love you, Barbara.
They keep bringing back Betty White. Bring back Barbara.
She might be dead. We need more.
CGI her.
Cushing that shit. Anyway, it's freaking just one of the best, man. Just I love that. I love the hell out of that.
I love that movie too. I'm surprised I didn't put it in my top 5 because I would have made my list different, and that's the reason why I didn't put it.
Well, then why don't we get to it? Honorable mention, sir.
Honorable mentions is definitely Airplane. I mean, God, I love that movie so much. I love that movie so much that I think the sequel, even though it was a repeat of the original movie,
it was just
on a space shuttle.
It was just as funny.
Those jokes still didn't get old, and even to see them redone again was even funny.
Dude, I freaking loved it when the chick is getting slapped and there's like this whole line of people slapping her. and then the other one where
you gotta get hold of yourself.
They're calling you in the front.
I love that movie so much.
And then the freaking the chick that I don't know how much longer we're gonna be here.
Yeah.
Like I've never been with a man before. Like all this whole line. I went to bang her. That's hilarious.
My other one was Robin Hood Men in Tights because I know you
never seen it.
Never seen it. But it's
not like completely. No.
Introduced us to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
And I think that what's his name? That I can't remember. Carrie Elwes. And he has there's a young kid that looks just like him. Probably his son. But I mean,
Larry Elwes.
Larry Elwes. All right, so that's when I couldn't take Carrie Elwes serious in anything
Not even
else,
in Saw.
in anything else he's ever done.
Not even in Saw.
All I can think of him is Robin Hood in that dumb movie. It's the only thing I could ever think of. And Dave Chappelle, when they were like, what are you gonna do? And it's like, I think I'll be sheriff. And they were like, a black sheriff? Worked in Blazing Saddles. I love Dave Chappelle. Anyway, so that's really it that I had for my. Oh wait, I said I did have honorable mentions. I actually have them over here. So my honorable mentions were History of the World.
Love that movie.
History of the World. I actually just recently saw that movie last year, at the end of last year. I just saw that movie.
That movie is so damn funny. I give you these 10 commandments.
And the other one that I had on there was, sorry, I got to scroll back down here to it, MacGruber.
That movie was horrible.
I liked MacGruber.
That movie was horrible. But the freaking, when the wrestlers and everybody, because Jericho and everybody gets in the thing and they're going to beat them and then they freaking blow up.
Yeah, and it was like they all back in it.
But nothing beats The Rock in freaking Reno 911. God dang it, when he freaking, like, he's all gung-ho and he gets and he blows up, it's just so freaking funny. Was that it?
That's mine.
All right, mine up, honorable mention, which you should actually be ashamed of your damn
Why
self.
did I not add to my list?
I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker is one of the funniest blaxploitation parodies I have ever seen in my freaking life. If you have not seen that, watch it because it is so damn funny.
All right.
Keenan Ivory Wayne's rawness. That's where Scary Movie came out. That's where Don't Be a Menace came out.
Hang on, sir. Wait. Here's my black.
Yeah, I'm giving you your black card.
Because I completely forgot about it.
I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Spaceballs, of course. Top Secret, Val Kilmer. God dang it.
I never saw that movie.
It was a parody of the freaking Elvis movies and the old war movies, and god dang it, if that movie was just not the funniest shit I have ever seen. It's just hilarious. I would have put it in my top 5, but Don't Be a Menace.
Never saw it. You never saw Top Gun. I never saw Top Secret.
Johnny Dangerously.
Never saw Johnny Dangerously.
You've never seen Johnny Dangerously?
No.
Michael Keaton. It was his 3rd movie after Mr. Mom. That movie was so damn funny.
I mean, if you want to do like This Is Spinal Tap, I mean, that was okay for a mockumentary.
Yeah, it's still, hey, whatever works, man. But god dang it, freaking Johnny Dangerously was hilarious to me. UHF.
What is that a parody of?
It's not. It's a parody of everything because freaking. It's a parody of television. It's a parody of freaking.
You're giving me crap about Scream being a parody, and you're gonna go UHF.
UHF. Weird Al Yankovic, Michael Richards before the N-word controversy. hilarious movie. His freaking thing with. And you know what? If you've paid close attention to our show after this whole year and half that we've been on, our red ink is Mr. Jed Watanabe, Mr. Cooney. From freaking UHF. You're so stupid!
Yeah, oh yeah.
Spin the wheel of fish.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, spin the wheel of fish. That's where we got red ink.
We haven't done red ink.
We haven't run it. Yeah, you're right. You're slipping. Anyway, UHF is just absolutely freaking hilarious. And finally, it's just absolutely the stupidest movie. You've never seen it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a movie called Night Patrol with Linda Blair.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen it.
Linda Blair, Pat Paulsen, Andrew Dice Clay, all these people that it's such a freaking stupid movie. It is so dumb, but when you watch it, it is so freaking hilarious, man. There were so many dumb jokes in that movie.
After Exorcist 2, I actually had a crush on Linda Blair. I was like, I thought she was so cute.
Dude, Linda Blair is cute.
Yeah.
And this is boob Linda Blair. They show boobs in this one. They show her boobs in this one.
Oh, I gotta watch Night Patrol.
Yeah. Scratch and sniff. It's awesome. Night Patrol, go check it out. It's freaking hilarious. Terrence, take us home.
All right, so this was a fun one. I mean, we got to talk about a lot of films that, because
this is a long one.
Yeah, it was definitely a long one, but we don't do too many comedy top 5s, or except my one that wasn't really a comedy.
Yeah, really. Can you comment on that?
I mean, it's a parody.
Chris.
It's a parody.
Chris, I'm talking to you, Chris.
It's parody.
Scream does not count as a parody.
It's parody. UHF doesn't count as parody.
UHF is making fun of TV and movies.
Scream is making fun of horror movies.
All right. Anyway.
Scary Movie was a parody based on a parody.
Are we home yet?
Yeah.
You're supposed to take us home. What's going on?
Make sure you put your top 5 list in the comments below. Let us know what your top 5 list at Scream is in the comments, and make sure you like so that way we know that you are okay with the ideas that we come up with these top 5s, because sometimes they're just kind of off the wall. And also make sure you subscribe, because we want to make sure that you are there to see all the new stuff that we get ready to come out with. We're going to get better with the schedule on things, and be able to get a lot of the stuff that we do out a little bit more frequently.
Oh, that's hilarious. Not to end on a somber note, but our thoughts and prayers are to the families at the at Manchester, with the tragedy that happened in Manchester at the Ariana Grande concert.
Yes.
So our thoughts and prayers are with you. For Aspen at home, who is not here with us tonight, but we love her anyway.
Ditch this again.
I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And that was the goods.
Sponsored by Doritos.
And Bud Light. Or Budweiser. You know, beer makes you smart. Made Budweiser. All right. Stupid dad joke.
I have no idea why I've never heard that joke before.
Stupid dad jokes.